as Jorge Masvidal is set to face Gilbert Burns next weekend in UFC 287, but he will also be keeping an eye on this weekend because Game Break Boxing 4 takes place on April 1 and is headlined by a clash between ex-UFC lightweight champ Anthony Pettis and 4-division boxing world champion Roy Jones Jr. Well, in this video we'll be focusing on some fights that you should not miss this weekend. Roy Jones Jr. vs Anthony Pettis. Pettis is a former WEC and UFC lightweight title holder, going 11 wins 9 losses with the UFC. Pettis joined the PFL in 2021. He is 1-4 for the tournament brand promotion and last bout in August 2022. He recently decided to skip the format of PFL and pursue PPV level bouts. Although he gained weight to get his fight, but Pettis is not backing up from Jones. Well, on the other hand, Jones has won world titles at middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight and heavyweight. In his resume, Jones beat opponents like Bernard Hopkins, James Toney, Virgil Hill and Antonio Trevor, ending his career on a 4-5 win streak. He also faced Mike Tyson in a non-scored exhibition bout in 2020. I don't care who wins the fight, but I'm quite excited for this one. Jeremy Stephens vs Jose Aldo. One of the greatest MMA fighters of all time, Jose Aldo stepped inside a boxing ring for the second time in his career to face a familiar foe in Jeremy Stephens. Aldo made his pro debut in 2004 and after suffering his first loss of his career in his 8th fight, he went on an impressive 18-fight win streak, becoming the WEC and UFC featherweight champion in the process. Defending the UFC belt 7 times, his streak ended in 13 seconds in 2015 against Conor McGregor. Since that loss, Aldo had gone 6 wins 6 losses in his last 12 fights. He retired in September 2022 and in February he won his boxing debut against Emmanuel Zambrano. Aldo will also be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame this summer. On the other side, Jeremy Stephens was 13 wins 2 losses when he joined the UFC in 2007. From UFC 71 to July 2021, Stephen went 15 wins 18 losses with 1 no contest and is also known as the guy Conor McGregor dismissed at a press conference. Joining the PFL, Stephen has gone 1 win 2 losses and is 1 win 7 losses in his last 9 fights. He faced Aldo back in 2018 where he lost via TKO in the first round. Vitor Belfort vs Ronaldo Souza. Two jiu-jitsu specialists, Vitor Belfort and Ronaldo Souza, face off in another rematch. Belfort has been competing competitively since 1996, winning the UFC 12 heavyweight tournament in 1997. He defeated Randy Couture for the UFC light heavyweight title in 2004 and bounced around between that division and middleweight. On the other side, a multi-time gold medalist in jiu-jitsu and wrestling, Souza is a former Dream and Strikeforce middleweight champion. Joining the UFC in 2013, Souza retired following his last fight in May 2022 to focus on BJJ competitions and boxing. In their first fight, they fought back in 2016 at UFC 198. Ronaldo Souza defeated Vitor Belfort via TKO. Anthony Joshua vs Jermaine Franklin. After suffering back-to-back defeats to Usyk and fighting just 2 times since the start of 2021, the aura of Anthony Joshua is most certainly not what it was once. However, ahead of his return to action on Saturday, the same hype and anticipation remains as boxing fans wait to see if he can start a road to redemption versus Jermaine Franklin. Well, these were my only recommended fights about this weekend. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more fighting related videos.